"You'd be prettier if you weren't so good at pretending you don't care," he said, drunk on something stronger than whiskey. And a stupid, loyal, in love laughed like it wasn't killing me. It started with a lie. A small, casual, socially acceptable lie. "This is Alex," Owen had said, draping an arm around my shoulder as if we were already friends. "He's not my type, but he's sweet. You'd like him." He was talking to his best friend, Jordan. The man he thought I should be with. The man he tried to set me up with. The man I slept with once, just to forget how Owen tasted like rain and late-night cigarettes. I met Owen during my second month in New York. He was chaos wrapped in charm, the kind of man who made even bad decisions feel like poetry. We lived 2 floors apart in the same apartment building. The first time we kissed, it was on a dare. The second time, I dared myself. The third time, we didn't talk about the third time. Owen was the kind of person who touched you like a promise and left like a storm. I knew better. I knew not to expect anything. But then he'd call me at 2 a.m., asking if I wanted to get pancakes or watch reruns of 90s sitcoms. He never kissed me in public. Never called me babe. Never said anything that couldn't be taken back. But he looked at me like I was home. And then he handed me to someone else. "You and Jordan have chemistry," he told me one night, sitting on my kitchen counter, peeling an orange like he owned the place. "He's good for you. Stable." "You mean boring," I said. He smiled without denying it. Still, I let it happen. I let myself be passed like a toy between boys with better boundaries than me. Jordan was kind, careful, nothing like Owen. But every time he kissed me, I tasted the absence of something feral. Something real. Something like Owen. I thought I could move on. I really did. Until Owen started getting possessive. Until he showed up drunk to my dates. Until he cornered me at parties and whispered things like, "You look better in my hoodie," and "I miss the way you smell." One night, after Jordan had gone home and I was folding laundry, Owen walked in without knocking, always did that. He sat on the edge of my bed, eyes bloodshot. "I think I fucked up," he said. I didn't ask how. I didn't need to. Instead, I looked at him and said, "You don't get to be jealous. You gave me away. Remember?" He didn't say anything. So I said the words I'd been swallowing for months. "You can't keep coming back like this, Owen. I'm not your safety net." His voice cracked. "But you're the only thing that feels safe." I wanted to hold him. God, I wanted to hold him. But instead, I told him I was done. That I deserved to be chosen, not tolerated. He left without a word. Weeks passed. I didn't see him. Not at the bar we used to haunt. Not in the elevator. Not even outside the building when I took out the trash. Jordan tried to reconnect, but I couldn't pretend anymore. I broke things off cleanly, kindly. Then, on a Tuesday soaked in late summer rain, I found a letter in my mailbox. No stamp. No return address. Just my name in messy, familiar handwriting. "I think I loved you in the wrong way. I tried to play it cool, but you were always the fire. And now that you're gone, I'm cold." There was no signature. But I knew. I held the letter like it was alive, like it could bite or kiss me. And then, as if the city was conspiring with fate, the power in the building went out. Everything plunged into darkness except for the hallway, dimly lit by emergency lights. I opened the door. He was standing there. Wet. Breathless. Beautiful. "I panicked," he said. "When I thought I was losing you, I didn't know how to ask you to stay." I looked at him, this boy who had been both poison and cure. "I'm tired, Owen." He stepped closer. "Then let me be the one who lets you rest." His hands were shaking when they reached for mine. And I let him. For once, I let him. "Can we try again?" he asked. "I don't want to be your almost," I whispered. "You were never that. I was just too scared to admit you were it." I laughed, quietly. "You're still kind of a mess." "I know," he said, forehead resting against mine. "But maybe I'm your mess." We kissed. Not like it was the first time. Not like it was the last. But like it was finally real. Outside, the rain kept falling. Inside, I felt something else break open, something warm, terrifying, and undeniably beautiful. Love, maybe, or something braver. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay updated with the latest videos.